So what I do is I go to, after work, I got to pick him up from school, the daycare. She's like, oh, he was an angel all day. And as soon as he gets to me, he just starts crying, just crying. Put him in the car seat, crying. Because, I don't want 10 minutes alone by myself to just rewind from the day or unwind or take a breath or listen to a podcast. So I get home, I got to pass him off right to her. There's no kiss anymore because she has to breastfeed him because that's not mine anymore, too. That's super fun, Not even during sex. She's like, oh, there's milk in there. Cool, fun. This is so great. So she starts doing that, and then she's like, as soon as she starts feeding him, she's like, well, what's for dinner? I'm like, oh, great, we had 8 goddamn hours to talk about it over our cellular phones, but right now is the perfect time. So I got to go, because I have no idea, because right now, one time I forgot to take a list to the grocery store, so now we have to go every other week for grocery shopping, because she doesn't trust me, so I don't know what's in there. All right, so that's super fun. So I go in there, and I grab some whole wheat pasta, which you guys, did you know that there's measurements on there? I had no idea. My whole life, I was like, let's make pasta. Too much! All right, so then I start making some whole wheat pasta. I'm like, we're not poor. I can't just have whole wheat pasta. So I start making some vegetables in a pan. I'm like, well, we need some meat. So I throw some turkey pepperoni and some bacon bits in there. I mean, we're not rich. I can't afford real bacon. That's ridiculous. It's silly. So I'm making all that. I'm like, well, these are not going to cook at the same time. So I'm taking an egg pan, which I didn't know existed until I was married. I'm like, you can make one egg? What? All right, so then I put that down. And I transfer the turkey pepperoni and the bacon bits all the way over to the egg pan. But I forgot there's olive oil, so that burns immediately. So now we got to put on the fan, wave off the alarm so he doesn't scream. And then we got to put that all together. And now at this point, at 9 months, he's doing puree food, avocado, puree food, soft toast, or he screams. You have to do that in goddamn order. So then you got to make sure he's full. So now we're going to eat our cold pasta burnt. And we can't even talk about our day for 5 minutes. We can't be like, why does he keep tweeting? Why can't the president spell? So then we're just trying to eat. And then we're trying to eat. So now then after that, we're going to have to get him ready for bed and put him on the changing table, which I don't know if you know exists, but every baby hates it. You can change him on the ottoman, on the floor, on an RV, on a goddamn carnival ride. It doesn't matter. But if you put him on the changing table, he wants to flip over and pee and flip over, do something else. Poop a goddamn avalanche on the floor. That really happened. So then she's got to get him ready for bed, and I have to take the dog outside before it gets dark, to make her poop. So even though we spent $150 on her goddamn dog lesson, she still barks every fucking tree in the neighborhood. That's super great. So and then now she's at the point, where it's super cold, and she's getting older. So now, I want to take her. I'm like, you're not going to make it this far. And she's like, no, let's go. And then 3 blocks away, she goes, eh! So I take pick up a corgi mix and carry her 3 blocks, and then this is my life. Hello, neighbors. Hello, I have no control. So I throw her in the house, and now, when I was just married, I was super great, and it was awesome. I was having sex 6 times a month. I was happy as a clam. Now I can barely make it through Survivor before passing out at 8:30. It's different when you're growing up. You think things are going to be different and life's not going to be generic. You're watching some, American Beauty, that creepy Kevin Spacey's in there, and he's talking, and he's like 40 years old, and he's like, oh, the best 5 minutes of my life is when I wake up and masturbate in the shower. And I'm 16. I'm like, ha, what a douche. Nope, 32. I'm Johnny, you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Thank you.